starting Be'ez Hashem siman kuf mem aleph and vayoel moshe, and this is the end of the subject of voting. And up till now, he brought a lot of proofs that you can't be a member of Knesset. Now he's going to go and firois le'inyan voting for a member of Knesset or a party. So he says, now we can understand chomer ha'isser, the severity of the prohibition, to go and vote in the elections. Besides the fact that when you vote somebody in, that person's going to go in and do the aveir, and you just explained that someone who goes in and is the member of Knesset, he's doing the aveir. So if you vote for him, you're being over on lifnei iver because you're getting him to do an aveir. That every aveir that the members of the Knesset do, you're lifnei iver. You're getting them to do it. That they can't get elected to the Knesset except through your votes. So you're getting them in there. It's like Trei Iber the Nara. The Gemara says that Lifnei Iver, the Raisa Dik Lifnei Iver is when the person can't get it without you. Someone asks you for tray for food and you can't get it without you, and you hand it to him. So that's the classic case of Lifnei Iver. If you could get it without you, then it's already a D'Rabbanan. But here he's saying it's a D'Oraisa because here they can't be a Chaver Knesset without the votes. Okay, v'hema boy koicham shel haboichim. Not only that, they're the representatives, they're the messengers, the shluchim of the voters. Those voters are those who caused it to happen. They're causing everything to happen. They're causing the members of the Knesset to be over on all the aveiros of Avodah Zarah and heresy and being over on the Shvuah, Lifnei HaKetz before the Zman, and all the things that are related to these things. And by the way, we mentioned in siman Pei Zayin, I think, brought down the Krayana de Igrisa from the steipler, where he addresses this issue. He says the Satmar rebbe said that voting is neveir of the Shalosh Shvuos, so he wants to say it's not. And why not? Because what you're doing when you vote is you're deciding who should be in power. You're not deciding whether there should be a Medina or not. There's going to be a Medina whether you vote or not. Yeah. The question is whether this one should be in power, whether that one should be in power. Yeah. So that's what the steipler held. But Avada, today, I would think the steipler would agree to the Satmar rebbe that you can't vote. And the reason is because today, if you don't vote, if all the frum people stop voting, eventually the majority of the country will be non-Jews. That you have to realize that. Yes. It's very different today than it was in the 1950s.
Yes, I understand. And even more so, the government is saying if you vote, you have to also show an arm. Why are you taking or not giving back to us? Further reason.
Yeah. Okay. But besides the fact that you're electing those people to go in, and they're going in for you and they're being your representative, but you yourself are doing something wrong by going to the election. Why? To send representatives, to send people into this treif rulership. Yeah, not Svara is like rulership, is like political power. So, the fact that you're voting, you're going into that voting booth and pushing the button, you're being moide in Avodah Zarah. You're agreeing to the existence of Avodah Zarah hatmea halazu, this Avodah Zarah of the state of Israel. The nase gamkein shutaf, and you become a partner be'emtsos boy koichai, through your representative that's in there, asher hema yoishvim shama, who sit there in the Knesset, b'makom hatameh, in the Tameh place. So therefore, who could not fear for his own soul that he's by voting he's being moide in the idolatry of the state and participating in such terrible isurim that are more severe than the whole Torah. And this Medina is the source of all the aveiros in this generation. Because people believe in this terrible insult to the Eibishter, insult to Hashem. That was done through the Zionists who are insulting Hashem, the Torah and against the Torah, the koyach malchus shalminis, with a malchus that's heretical, and this government prevents the gula from happening, prevents us from being redeemed from the bitter and quick galus that we're in. Beruchnius uvagashmius. They prevent it physically and spiritually. Physically, they prevent it because they're fighting wars and making people upset with Yidden, making Yidden off the derech. And Ruchnius, like the Gemara says, that Ein Ben David Ba'ad Sheyichel Malchus Hazalam Yisrael. He brought down that the Gemara in Sanhedrin says that the Mashiach won't come until Jews have no kingdom, no power whatsoever. Many great troubles come out of this Medina. Hashem Yishmereinu, dangers come out of it. Uvemar nafshi. So therefore, the bitterness of my soul, avakesh, I ask, al no achai torehu. Please, my brothers, don't do the wrong thing. Don't go to the elections. Uvischus ela asher loy karu lebal. And the schus of those Jews who did not bow down to the Baal, bow down to the elections, bow down to the Zionist state. Yirachim aleinu Hashem yisborach. May Hashem have mercy on us. V'yotzienu me'achashchus hanoira. Bring us out from the darkness to the light. Bring us out from the galus into the redemption. Amen.